Anyways, next up we have Slideshow. We're going to get Jeremy and Domenic up here. Or they're all egos, should I say. They are going to introduce themselves in just a second. They're going to be presenting a slideshow for you. I've got the slides up here as well. Now, they went on a trip in search of a specific thing they wanted to find. What were they looking for?
An armadillo.
An armadillo? Okay, yeah, we had armadillo. But there's something special about this armadillo. It can do something special. What?
It can fly.
It can fly. They were in search of the flying armadillo. So we take you to their slideshow about the quest for the flying armadillo.
Hi. Hello, everybody. Let me introduce myself. My name is Helmut. But if I make you my friend, you can call me Muti.
It's no reverse. You don't use Muti lightly.
No.
I'm Reinhardt. I prefer Reinhardt. No short ones.
So welcome to our slideshow. We had a wonderful trip.
Yes, we went to Japan
to look for the
flying armadillo.
Yes.
So we find it? Who knows?
You'll have to watch our slideshow. So we will start with the first slide. Click.
Okay, so straight away you come up the plane and you just start pointing. You're not looking at anything. You're just pointing.
Yes.
You see the flying armadillo?
I saw I looked at the Qantas sign and I thought that was an armadillo.
Silly. On the end there, I brought a telescope, I brought the tools, being the man, and just tried to spot it telescopically.
Yes.
No such luck.
Well, it was a good idea to start looking from the airport line here.
I thought so.
But we should have waited till we got to the jungles of Japan.
Definitely. One other regret was the way you trampled that small boy. I thought that could have waited.
Yes, it wasn't my exuberance. It was exuberance I had. Besides, he was an American boy.
We also sent the stewardess running. She basically took off as soon as we hit ground. Muti had unkind words, to say the least, regarding just about everything.
Well, how could I not say anything unkind? Look at her hair.
I know. I wanted to burn it. Disgusting.
Yes. Pussies! I hate it! Let's move the slide. It bores me now. Click.
Okay, so I'm going to just come out and say this. This was the happiest moment of my entire life.
I don't know why, Rankine. You're dancing with a fool. Why is that?
Listen, kiss a fool, dance with a fool. You know the old rhyme.
And while you are dancing, I am working diligently looking for the
flying armadillo. You stayed on task, okay? I admit. You stayed on point all trip long. It's credit for that.
Obvious. Who is the responsible one?
You, Muti.
And what is wrong with our tour guide?
I think he thought you were dead, so he was checking for heartbeats.
I thought
sometimes I think you're dead. That is
Reinhardt, you make me laugh sometimes. But this was in the thing. We'll move on to our next slide. Click.
Okay, right.
Well, this obviously was in the jungles of Japan, and I was walking through this trail, and a mini elephant kicked me in the groin.
You don't see them coming because they're so good. Just pick up with their trunks. An accurate groin shot.
The pain was excruciating, but lovely too.
If any elephant felt bad, you can see the shame. Yes. Her trunk, her violating trunk, covered up.
She was filled with feelings of inappropriateness. And what are you looking at? Looked like something made the poo-poo on your shirt.
I sniffed that to see if it could have perhaps been the doo-doo of the flying armadillo. It wasn't. It was my own. But check first.
Sniffing is not something we do in public, right?
No, I don't.
Please. And our our tour guide.
Yes.
What was the tour guide's name again?
Greg something. I don't know. I don't listen.
Yes, of course. Greg was saluting something. I don't know what Greg was saluting.
I don't understand the word Greg says all the trip, and I just tuned him out about this.
Greg was boring.
Ridiculous. Boring.
Greg should have died. But you love me that way.
Go on.
Well, we will move on to our next slide.
Booty. It's alright. You got that in reverse.
Oh, that is in reverse. I'm
Flip
sorry.
around.
I'm sorry.
See? That's ridiculous. Doesn't even know how to work the slideshow.
Oh, yes. There we go. This is the correct answer. This is interesting. We are back at the hotel in the Grand Ballroom.
Yes, we are. Sort of a festive mood for some. You just weren't having any of it. Covering your ears, not like Osmonds.
That is very, very interesting. I listen to electro techno pop. I don't want to listen to it right now.
I know. The DJ had none of your favorite hits.
No.
Upsetting.
No.
I was also frightened, cowering at your side, afraid of what you might do to yourself, me, or anyone else there.
Well, I sometimes become crazy like
Yeah,
that.
you do. There's a time and a place.
Yes, absolutely. Who is this little woman here worshipping? I forget her name.
Yes, I forgot her name. Marguerite? Sister Marguerite.
Yes.
And I believe we hired her to pray for the flying armadillo. She had told me on the side that she could pray and make the armadillo descend from armadillo heaven.
Absolutely.
Liar!
Liar! She is a filthy liar. She took our money right here.
That's okay. I gave her fake money.
Yeah.
You're naughty.
You're naughty. And the American boy, what was he doing? Begging?
Probably. What else do they do?
We had such a splendid trip. And now our final slide on
Final
here.
slide. Last and
Please.
best. Of course. Well, basically what happened here was the nun we had hired to pray for us and the American boy, they had words. We were giving money hand over fist to both of them, and at this point it was a greedy scene of money hungriness.
They look like peasant beggars to me.
They did, and it amused me.
But interestingly, who are you looking at?
I have taken up Sister Marguerite's prayers, hoping at the very end that the flying armadillo may descend upon me.
You look like someone doing some Bikram yoga.
I've been working on my
Yes, very calm. You look very calm.
Yes, well, I tried to stay calm during the gun war going on between the man and woman.
And I must say, Rankine, your skin looks beautiful.
Yes. Of course, Muti, the emotional one, he's all caught up in the gunplay, and he just won't even meditate with me.
No, I prayed for them to stop, but the fools wouldn't stop.
They died, but it's tragic.
It was very, very tragic. You won't go on. That was the slideshow.
Yes, no pictures of the death, I'm sorry. This is the end of the trip.
I hope you had a good time.
Thanks for indulging us.
Yes.